Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is video number 2 out of 2. Yes, I promised you guys a double upload. You're getting a double upload today. Yes, I can hear all the cheers. You're welcome, not a problem at all. Anyway, before we get into today's video, I'm going to let you guys know that today's video is brought to you and sponsored by the OneFootball app. As you can see right here, all your information that you need in the football world you can find on the app, whether it's to do with your team or another team or somewhere across the flipping continent, or not even on the continent but world football. You can find anything that you want in terms of football on the OneFootball app. Head to the link in the description below, download the OneFootball app and enjoy. Now, I done a video earlier on today. If you haven't caught it, make sure you do after you've watched this. It's to do with the Man United protests and the fact that fans went onto the pitch at Old Trafford before yesterday's game, which eventually didn't even happen because that has now been postponed and apparently moved to somewhere in the middle of this month. So we'll see what happens in regards to that. But I spoke about the movement and the Glazers and the other fan movements, and I even spoke about Chelsea and the fact that we're content with our owner despite some fans being against Roman Abramovich, which, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion and they have their reasons. Personally though, I've got nothing against Roman as long as he doesn't stick us in the Super League, and right now he's managed to listen to us and take us out. Cool. But if you want to get all my thoughts in relation to all of that, make sure you check out the video I uploaded earlier on. Now, a little follow-up from the madness that we saw at Old Trafford yesterday and the fact that the Man United fans were protesting, there's been a bit of news. There's been a bit of news that Man United could be facing a points deduction because of the scenes that we saw at Old Trafford yesterday. Apparently the rules state, now FA rules and Premier League rules are different, but apparently the rules state that if a club cannot guarantee the safety of its players and its staff, and it interrupts a game to the point of it being postponed, then points will be deducted. That has happened. Players couldn't get to the stadium because they were trapped at the hotel, because they knew they just couldn't access the stadium, so they had to wait and see what would happen. I'm not so sure if fans actually managed to get into the dressing room, which is a rumour at this stage, and it's unconfirmed. I'm not sure if that's actually the case. But fans got onto the pitch, and I'm sure they would have had access to other parts of the stadium as well. So because of that, the safety of staff at the ground and players couldn't be secured. And for that reason, points could be deducted. Now, if we take a look at the Premier League table very quickly, when you think about Chelsea Football Club, could you imagine if Chelsea could actually shithouse their way to second? Let's take a look. This is the Premier League table. United are only 6 points away. Now, yes, they have to play a game, which is, you know, what they would have played yesterday had that game not been postponed. But, yeah, if, regardless of the result, say if they win, they go 9 points ahead. Well, what's the points deduction going to be? You know, points deductions, when it normally happens, it's never less than 10. So, you know, if Chelsea were to get ahead of Leicester, all of a sudden we could find ourselves finishing second in the Premier League. I mean, talk about a plot twist. Anyway, it doesn't actually change anything, if I'm honest. Second, third, fourth, the whole automatic qualification to the Champions League is for any of those spots now. Even in fourth, you don't need to go through qualifying. I don't think so. Anyway, unless you want to fill me in with the cliff notes, let me know in the comments. I think that rule's been removed. So, yeah. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. Regardless of if it's second, third or fourth, we make the Champions League. But we're still in the Champions League and we might be able to go and win the whole damn thing. So we'll wait and see what happens. The stars are aligning, it seems. I know Dubois on Twitter. If you are aware of Dubois on Twitter, make sure you check out his thread because he's made a couple of additions. The latest addition, and honestly, this made me go into stitches. I couldn't stop laughing when I read this. But the referee in 2012 in our semi-final was born on the 23rd of November, right? The referee that's taking our second leg game against Real Madrid on Wednesday is also born on the 23rd of November. So there's things that are happening, yeah? There's things that are aligning, and it just is what it is. We'll see what happens for Wednesday. And by the way, talking about Wednesday, the preview to that game will be coming out tomorrow. Yes, Chelsea versus Real Madrid. Second leg Champions League. Oh, I'm getting nervous. I can't wait. The biggest game in 9 years for any Chelsea supporter. Oh, it's been a while. Anyway, the preview to that game will be coming out tomorrow. But to give you some news in relation to the Real Madrid game and a little add-on to the preview for tomorrow, we've got some Real Madrid team news. that I want to share with you today because it's been confirmed. It's been confirmed. Now, if I give you the latest, Mendy and Sergio Ramos have both trained. They are both in the squad and they will both be flying out to London and both looking like they're going to feature for Real Madrid against us at Stamford Bridge. So they've got 2 men back, which is... it's a bit of a worry when you think about it, especially Mendy, because I feel like in the first leg they really missed Mendy. And I feel like he'll come good for them. Sergio Ramos, yes, Sergio Ramos is Sergio Ramos, I understand, but I think we can work around him. And Thomas Tuchel's had a couple of things to say about Sergio Ramos. Now I'll get to that in a sec. But in terms of a couple of other names who are missing out and are ruled out for the game at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea in the second leg, both Carvajal, he's ruled out for the season. Carvajal is done for the rest of the season, so he will not feature. And Varane is also ruled out now. Some Real Madrid fans will probably say that's a good thing because they're not satisfied with Varane and the way that he's been playing. But some other fans will say, no, it's a bad thing because Varane's consistent and he's a good defender. And on his day, he is unbeatable. And personally, I feel like it's a good thing. If he's ruled out, cool. You know, if it causes some sort of instability, cool. Now, that's not to celebrate someone's injury. I'm not saying that. I'm saying in terms of us playing against Real Madrid, the weaker they are, the better. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, in terms of Sergio Ramos, to end this video, I've got a little thing to show you about Thomas Tuchel. Or not show you, to tell you about. Thomas Tuchel has spoken about Sergio Ramos. And he's spoken to, well, it's on the Fifth Stand app. It's on the Chelsea app. So if you want the information, you can go there and check it out. But Tuchel spoke and he was asked about Sergio Ramos. And the fact that he will be available and ready to play. Now, Thomas Tuchel has hinted to a change in system. And a change in system in terms of what we normally go to. But in terms of trying to nullify Sergio Ramos, Thomas Tuchel has hinted that going to a false 9 system will prevent Sergio Ramos from being effective. And what he means by that is by playing a false 9 and not having an in and out striker, the focus is taken away. So now Sergio Ramos' role becomes empty. He's just there. You know, if we have an in-and-out striker, say for example Timo Werner is playing as our number 9, as the main man up top, right? Sergio Ramos now has a job, and Sergio Ramos' job is to nullify that striker, yeah? If we go with a false 9, that person up top is going to be coming deeper, and is going to be dropping deep, and is going to be linking up from near the halfway line, which is further away from where Sergio Ramos is. So Sergio Ramos is going to be looking from afar, and going, okay, I'm waiting for this Donny to arrive. Now, if a false 9 is played and he comes deep, he's linking up with the players that are alongside him. Now, you're looking at the 2 other midfielders or attacking midfielders. Say for example, if it's Kai Havertz in the false 9 and we have Mason Mount and Pulisic, right, who are just in behind. Well, Havertz will be coming deep in order to combine with the other 2 to form a 3. Now, if those 3 charge at you, that's more than Ramos can handle. And that's the point that Thomas Tuchel is trying to make, that going to a false 9 will nullify Sergio Ramos from doing what he thinks he needs to do. You know, by coming back as the main centre-back and trying to nullify the striker, because there is no striker. So you kind of void Sergio Ramos by doing that. And that's Thomas Tuchel's mindset. So don't be surprised if tomorrow, when I give you the match preview, I tell you guys about a false 9, and then when we get to Wednesday, we actually see Tuchel deploy a false 9 system. You also got to acknowledge that we don't have to actively score in this second leg. If we draw 0-0, we're in the final. I can't believe I'm saying those words. We're in the final. Oh, wow. But yeah, if we get a 0-0, we're in the final. So we don't have to score. We just need to not concede. And playing a false 9 system can do 2 things for us. Can make us more secure, can make us defend better as a block, and can also leave ourselves open to opportunity for a counter-attack. It's going to be there. Havertz is quick, you know, just like the other lads. If Havertz was to play with a false 9, Havertz, who's been banging in goals recently as well, it could actually suit us to play with a false 9 system, both in terms of how we want to play to secure the result and to nullify Real Madrid and also nullify their defence, specifically Sergio Ramos, from actually preventing us from doing anything. So it could actually work out. But I'm going to leave the question with you before we get into the preview tomorrow. What would you do? Would you play the false 9 system or would you not? I'm going to leave that with you. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your opinions on that. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this quite ad hoc and quite just a bit of an update video for today in relation to Man United and the points deduction. That could affect us. We could end up second. The team news of Real Madrid. Sergio Ramos, Mendy are back. Carvajal, Varane are out. And Tuchel's answer to Sergio Ramos if he was to play and for us to go to a false 9. Let me know in the comments all of your thoughts. I'd love to hear it. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash like button if you did enjoy this video. Helps me out, so much appreciated. And I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow for the preview to Chelsea's biggest game in 9 years. The second leg of the Champions League semi-finals at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea versus Real Madrid. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure to download the OneFootball app. Link in the description. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care. And peace.